Hello English learners, welcome back to another video. This is my YouTube channel English with Michael, where I cover lots of topics related to English learning, grammar, tips, vocabulary, all this kind of stuff. Hope this video can help you. Today I'm going to cover a little topic looking at some confusion between a few words. So I'm going to look at the difference between though, through, and thought. Okay, and one thing I'm going to say right at the beginning here, because I know someone's going to comment it, is that yes, I may not be pronouncing these the way you expect. So this is a fairly common way to pronounce the TH in English. The correct way would be with your tongue between your teeth, like thought, something like that. In many accents, such as like Cockney and apparently my accent, I pronounce it with an F. It's what I've always done, it's easier for me, and some people comment on it, but it doesn't really matter. You know, my friends never noticed it, for example. So just keep that in mind when you're listening. I'm probably not pronouncing it the way you would see in a textbook or something like that, but this is still an accepted and fairly common way to pronounce it too. So first of all, let's start with the one that is, for me, the easiest to pronounce. That is though. Though. So the spelling of all these words look very, very similar, but the meaning is completely different. And it's important you understand what they mean. Though, the main meaning of though is just but. It's like very similar to but. For example, I want to go outside, but it is raining. I want to go outside, though it is raining. However, the most common way to use it is at the end of a sentence. The meaning is the same as but we often put it at the end. So I want to go outside. It is raining, though. It just means but. Another example is I'm trying really hard to pronounce these words. It's so difficult, though. That means but it is so difficult. So don't forget the pronunciation, though, though. So the vowel sound is just like the letter O, O, though. Practice that yourself and notice your tongue kind of goes between your teeth, though. Have a go. The next one is thought, thought. See, I'm trying my best to pronounce it correctly, but even for me it's hard. And the reason I don't mind telling you is because I think it's good to see native speakers do not pronounce everything like, a textbook. They don't pronounce everything perfectly. Everyone pronounces things differently, so that's fine. Thought, as I would say, is the past tense of think. So you're thinking about something. Thought, thought. It could also be a noun, right? So, ooh, I just had a really good thought. I might have pizza for dinner. No, that's a bad thought. I'm going to get very unhealthy. Practice those two together. Focus on the vowel sounds, right? So we have though and thought. Very different sounds, even though the spelling is the same. Confusing, isn't it? I'm going to give a few bonus ones at the end, but the next one I want to look at today is through, through. Now this one, again, it's a TH, through, through. If you can manage that TH better than me, then let me know in the comments. Say, I'm better than Michael. Basically, this just means to pass through the middle of something, to pass in the middle of something. So I'm going through the tunnel. I'm going to go through your legs. I'm crawling under your legs for some reason. The plane is going to fly through the Eiffel Tower. So under the tower, under the Eiffel Tower. You can just use it even going to a park. I'm going to walk through the park instead of around the park. And let's try all these together. We have though, thought, and through. Very, very different vowel sounds. We have O or U. Practice them. Make sure you're comfortable with the meaning and the pronunciation. Two bonus words now. Again, very similar. Whenever we have this O-U-G-H kind of situation in English, you have to kind of guess. The pronunciation is never consistent. Another word we can say is tough. Tough. It sounds like T-U-F-F, but it's spelled O-U-G-H. Tough means very difficult, very strong, or very hard. Is he a tough person? No, he's very weak. Or maybe this pronunciation lesson is very tough. What do you think? Is it difficult? Is it tough? It's a good word to use. The last word is the past tense of throw, to throw a ball. Threw, threw. And again, it's a TH sound, although it might sound like an F with me. I threw the ball through the tunnel. No difference. Spelling is different, as you can see on the screen, but the pronunciation is the same. I'm going to leave it there, because I know that's a lot. But practice all of those words. Just one more recap. Let's see if I can remember. We had though, thought, through, tough, and another through. Okay. Very difficult, right? People have been asking me for this video for a long time. I hope you can see why I've been avoiding it. But anyway, I hope it was useful in some way. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching this little one, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.